Hi, my name is Melissa Martinez, and my nutrition related health topic impacting a target population in a specific area is childhood obesity in low socioeconomic areas. My proposal for the intervention project would be a community garden. This is just an overview of the childhood obesity in low socioeconomic areas. Poverty area experiencing food insecurities. In the San Antonio area, we have 15.6%, and Bexar County is 14.1% of the population that is on food assistance or financial assistance. Obesity in low economic areas, according to the Centers for Disease Control, is 18.9% among children ages 2 to 19. Different factors that contribute to obesity are things such as limited resources, such as money, grocery stores, lack of health, affordable food access, cycles of food deprivation and overeating, high levels of stress, anxiety, depression, fewer opportunities for physical activity, meaning there's not maybe enough parks or a sports complex for children to participate, greater exposure to food marketing, such as McDonald's, so much fast food and not enough healthy food marketing, and limited access to healthcare. Factors that contribute to youth obesity in low socioeconomic areas are things such as family factors. They could be the obesity could be hereditary, or it could be areas such as minors mirroring the parents or the guardians of not having healthy eating behaviors. The community environmental factor plays a huge part. Resources such as play areas, grocery stores that offer affordable vegetables, meats, fruits, lack of resources such as neighborhoods that are limited to food options. Maybe they have to shop at convenience stores or small mini marts to purchase food, which some of that food may be almost expired or basically unhealthy. Psychological factors that are also a factor is anxiety and depression contribute to youth obesity. A lot of times in low socioeconomic areas, there's a lack of parental support. Sometimes children are raising themselves. They're stressed because parents are stressed, financial reasons. So this is troubling for the youth with the multiple amounts of stressors that contribute to their obesity. The social cognitive theory is the theory that goes along with my intervention plan. It is a social cognitive theory which was developed by Albert Bandura and is described as an influence on individual experiences, the actions of others, and the environmental factors on individual health behaviors. So the main one that I look at is the environmental factors, social norms, access and community, influence on others. That's a big one because that one, the ability to change your environment, the ability to be able to shift your habits is something that has to be done in order to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And so for my project, if families build a community garden and start working together and have a different outlook on healthy eating, then it would trickle down like a domino effect. And so that would fall under the social cognitive theory. So the social cognitive theory is continued that childhood obesity has consequences that lead to depression, eating disorders, and social and emotional challenges. this theory is shaped by the environment, which I've already kind of touched on. And creating this community garden is something that people can sink their hands into. There's a myriad of benefits, especially health in this project, and it could shift to more of a positive actions from the community. So this is just a quick picture of what having a community garden would what it would look like in my envision. Many low-income communities benefit from having a garden. They benefit with food supply, and they benefit from the change in outlook of the community eating habits. Interaction and the culture would change, would shift and evolve. And community participation, although it's not guaranteed, it does provide opportunities for education, healthy foods, cooking classes, social interaction, and those are all buy-ins. So having this intervention project, this community garden, would not only allow the community to come in and learn, but to put what they're learning to use. Learning how to maintain a garden, learning how to even start a garden, learning how to weed, how to organize, how to build, how to reach out to different contributors, to different organizations that would donate. So this would not only give a healthy shift to the community, but it would also give different lessons that they could put to use. My strategies for the community garden would obviously be in a low socioeconomic area. We would pretty much work on funding and donations. We have the social, and then my inputs also have the social cognitive theory. My activities would be nutrition education, surveys, and pre and post surveys, education, health and cooking classes, garden maintenance, pest control information, pest control maintenance. The target population would obviously be low socioeconomic youth and families in the San Antonio Bexar County area. And my short-term outcome is to increase youth gardening interest by 20%, and then increase garden knowledge by 20%. My medium term is to supplement diets and increase healthy eating habits while changing the mindset by 25%, and decrease in high fatty diets. My long-term outcome would hopefully be unhealthy snacks and unhealthy habits decrease in youth and families, and the overall accessibility to healthier, fresh foods and decrease body weight to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So I have my objectives. By the medium term of the first successful harvest of the project, the total target goal is 65% of the youth and community members to be prepared and confident to maintain a community garden. This will be possible with classes and guidance from volunteers from the agricultural department, from a local university, local hardware stores, volunteers, horticulturalists, local nursery volunteers, volunteer dietitian, a local volunteer chef, and having these outlets will help the community to plan and stay on a positive track to better community nutrition. My long-term behavior expectation for the community garden suggests that the community will have a social function within the community, as well as produce fruit, fresh and local foods to maintain a proper diet and healthy living. To succeed, local organizations will need to support and involve the community by providing classes in areas of cooking in order to convey health recipes, the dangers in unhealthy, sugary, and high in fat foods, and the positive impact of cooking healthy. Agricultural and health wellness classes would be an excellent addition to the community in order to provide a different mindset of healthy foods and the long-lasting benefits to health and exercise. This will benefit not just those who are participating, but those in the community to have a positive outlook which would manifest and foster a change in social cognitive platform. My final objective is that my end result would be the first 2 years of the community project. 60% of the youth in the community will have increased a positive change in their life. Dietitian will continue to monitor progress of each member of the community garden and record their progress, what changes need to be made, how to reach goals, and what are the negative impacts if there are any. So these are my references. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you for listening.